At 9 o'clock, with the latest BBC News for Northamptonshire, I'm Harry Stevens. A teenager who died in Northampton on Tuesday from a stab wound has been named as 16-year-old Kadeem Paris from Motherwell in Scotland. His family say he was a funny, smiling boy who had a kindness inside of him. A murder investigation was launched after the incident at Adnet Road in Abingdon. Police say a 19-year-old man, a 56-year-old man and a 51-year-old woman arrested on suspicion of assisting an offender have been released on bail. The Home Secretary is setting out changes to the law to allow for the deportation of one of the leaders of the Rochdale grooming gangs. Shabir Ahmed was released on licence earlier this month after being jailed in 2012 for multiple counts of child sexual offences, including rape. His victims, some as young as 12, were told he'd be deported to his birth country, Pakistan, after prison. Northamptonshire Fire and Rescue Service wants your help to prevent fires by not using disposable barbecues, lighting bonfires or having open fires in the countryside. It comes as the service has been called to 48 fires in one day in farmlands, barns and grasslands. The service believes very dry conditions as a result of the warm weather started them. Max Wilson is a fire station manager at the service.
So it is really important. We ask the public to help us with that in terms of not having any disposable barbecues or open fires in the countryside. If you're doing any gardening, try not to have any bonfires because these very quickly spread in these dry conditions. And we ask people, whilst it is hot and you want to cool down, try and stay safe and avoid going into the water if possible.
We've been speaking to England fans on breakfast this morning, getting their reaction to England's game against Norway on Saturday. Those fans were watching in a fan zone in Kettering. England fan and lifelong Cobblers fan Keely Wilson-Townsend was there. Here's how she's feeling.
My nerves were absolutely shredded on the night, and I think everyone in Northamptonshire went to bed with their hearts in their mouths. It certainly wasn't a tactical masterpiece, and it certainly wasn't pretty in that brutal Miami heat. But we're in a World Cup semi-final. Come on!
And the World Porridge Eating Championships took place in Corby over the weekend. It was part of the annual Corby Highland Gathering, where participants have to eat 2 bowls of porridge in the quickest time. The 2-day event, featuring pipe bands and Scottish dancing, has been running since 1968, when thousands of Scots came to work in the Northamptonshire Steelworks. Big Gaz has been in Corby since he was 18 and won it in just 25 seconds. He told us how he found it.
Lovely. A wee bit watery, could do with a wee bit of thickening up to my own preference.
And you really wolfed it down?
Wolfed it down.
And the weather for Northamptonshire then dry this morning. Some cloud is sticking around. That cloud will leave us later for some sunshine, highs of 26 Celsius. And for an update anytime, ask your smart speaker to play BBC News for Northamptonshire.